resetting there is just a symptom of something else. It's not hard to get back to that point. So basically, Hunter, what I plan on doing is on the second one, where I'm going up to Starman, I'm going to dip into Deep Darkness and use the Hawkeye there. It means I don't have to use it at the point where you think I do. It's not that far out of your way to do that. As I'm on my way to Starman, I would dip into Deep Darkness, is what I'm saying. I just have to find my way back to the right lineup afterwards. I said I wasn't going to go down. If I kept the HP I was trying to, I wouldn't have gone down to use the Hawkeye. I would have used it on the way up to Starman. Since it's right beside the path that you're going anyways, then you don't have to just do the extra teleport. That's kind of what my plan was on that. No, I'm just sleepy. I don't need that to make me sleepy. Just like I don't need the waterfall sequence to make me piss my pants. I just do that on my own. That was a little early. But I've been surprised before. So I guess we'll see. I thought I took that path less efficiently than normal. Apparently I was wrong. Sometimes my eyeballs fail me. But we got it anyways, so it's all good. Tothis, by the way, when are we going to play some games again, man? It's been too long. I miss the soothing sounds of Tothis International in my ear holes. And how's the job hunt going, too? MCAR, my PB for glitchless is the old world record before new manipulation, which is a 347.41. So basically, it was a 6-month world record that got broken because of the new manipulation that was added. And I haven't PB'd since then, so it's been, what, 8 months or so since I've PB'd at all in that. I haven't really tried that hard. I mean, I started grinding it, but I haven't, like, come back to it. So I had to do all these videos. If you're talking EarthBound, if you're talking Mother, it's a 349, low 349, which is world record. Reference record if you ask Japan, but world record. When it comes to the pure glitchless run, there's not a better runner. I'm not the best at manipulation though, because it's too platformer for my fingers. My fingers don't work that way. I have peripheral neuropathy, and so controlling my fingers can be a huge struggle. But when it comes to like the pure glitchless run, that's where I excel. But I haven't given up on glitchless. I mean, I have more than enough faith in my ability to reclaim that record. But in order to do it, MCAR, what I did is I redid the whole manipulation myself. I don't like just taking people's time saves. Especially if it was something like... I didn't want more manipulation, I was very vocal about that. But if they're going to force it on me, I'm going to do it my way. So basically I rewrote the whole entire manipulation front to back. And we're talking tons of new stuff to learn, tons of complexity, very difficult tricks. But it saves a minute and a half-ish on the current manipulation route. So it's just about getting that consistent, which Winnett now is consistent. I get out, well, I mean, I haven't tried in a couple weeks. But when I was doing it, I was getting out of Winnett like every single time. It's really to the point where I just need to practice Tucson, get Tucson as consistent as I have Winnett now. And then we can just kind of pound out runs and do what I do best, which is run glitchless. Yeah, I did finish the bully run. I actually had a 20-minute PB, and the current world record holder came in here and was like, I think he's getting a little nervous. I think he's a little scared of Alti. He's a nice guy. No, I'm saying that a little tongue-in-cheek. He was a really nice guy. But he did sound a little scared. But I mean, that's like normal. If you're gonna lose, if someone's coming up the boards way quicker than they should. I've never practiced that run. I've barely even played the game. I've beaten it like 4 times. And I came within, if you're talking about real time, I came within 5 minutes of his time. So, you might be a little bit nervous on that one, which again, I don't blame him. But he's talking about how he's gonna like grind the time down lower now, and I was like, that's fine. I have never feared competition in my life. I thrive on it. I love competition. I think sometimes people think that's going to deter you. Oh, where am I going? I'm going the exact opposite way as I should. I don't know why I just did that. Oh well. That's like a 10-second time loss I'll take. Who cares? I just couldn't think of where to go because this is new. What was I saying? Yeah, I think sometimes people like they want you to feel like it's very hard to do what they think you want to do. But when you're talking to like a competitive person, we don't fear competition. So if someone comes in and says that they're going to challenge us further, we're like, oh really? Like, cool. Like, that makes kind of the path there like more satisfying. Almost convinces you to want to do it more. But I've always been hyper competitive, so it's not surprising that I enjoy speedrunning so much. Talk to him twice for luck. Sometimes I wish I wasn't as competitive as I am, but can't really change a lot of those personality traits. It's like if you were to look at my professional strengths, God, it's so awful. And it's been the same every time I've taken the test for the past 3 years. They say it's supposed to change on occasion as like you change as a person, but like literally my top 5 Gallup strengths are the same 3 years apart every single time I take it. I know who I am, and unfortunately, if you don't know that I'm kind of like a teddy bear when you dig a little deeper, and like I really do care about people, and I care about like the well-being of people, I really do. But until you like actually like I know that, I come off as a rigid asshole. But it's based on my strengths. Is I'm just like it's hard for me to be anything other than what I am, which is competition, strategy, analytical, and activator, and then command, which basically means I get stuff done. I have a big personality, competitive, and I'm analytical. So I like my ability to empathize or to emotionally relate to people or to like say something that they want to hear or know that it's like it's hard for me to do. But that doesn't mean I'm trying to be an asshole. It's just sometimes I vicariously am through my personality, just because I don't know what else to say. I'm saying what I would say, what comes naturally. So really, I mean honestly, I guess if you want to know how I am, that's exactly how it is. And that's why I enjoy speedrunning so much, because of that activator and competition kind of personality that I have. I will get it done, and I'll be very competitive about it. The deepness of my V's, exactly. I mean, only a teddy bear could wear that deep of V's. Like, everyone here that comes here and talks to me, like, Flo, all of you guys, I don't forget you guys, and I think about you guys all day, like, all the time. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys are my friends. And so, I do care about you guys. And me being rigid or having a rigid personality, I don't know how to express that sometimes. All I can do is say that I do care. And I like it when people, even if, like, people are just stopping by for the first time in 6 months just to say hi, I'm like, I appreciate that because, like, I still think about that person, whomever that may be. Like some people that stopped by tonight a little while ago, like they hadn't been by in a while, but man, I miss talking to them because that's like why I stream. I don't try to monetize. I don't try to market myself. I don't have a goal indicator to send me to Hawaii to see some girl I've never met. Like that's not my style. What I really want is good people to laugh a lot and just like I don't know, have friends to play Discord games on Saturdays like we've been doing 8 weeks in a row now. Tomorrow will be 9 in a row. What's up, Flies Eagles? How you doing? Alright, so teleports. Let's go stroke out. Did you do some runs today, Eagles? I mean, I think most people participate in like communities such as this partially because like they want to connect. They've like recent research has shown the part of your brain that controls your desire to fit in is more active than the one that controls your desire to be safe. Like the old saying, like if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you? Yeah, absolutely. Probably most of us would because we're actually designed as humans to like care what people think more than our own safety. So no matter who you are, introvert, extrovert, everyone wants to belong to someplace. Everyone wants to feel like they're loved by someone. And because of that, like, you know, I think that everyone comes here and becomes part of these communities for a reason, for something like that. You know, at least it has to be part of the motivation. Oh, Buffalo. Buffalo. How far can we get? Oh, well, that's a lot of buffalo. That's a whole pack of those suckers. Holy cannoli. Alright, PSI, healing. Hey, Sirium, with the hosts. Thank you so much, sir. And more buffaloes. That was a whole pack. And a Buka friend as well. Well, I wish I could say the same, Eagles. I mean, I love a lot of the EarthBound community, but there's a lot of them that butt heads with me. And again, it goes back to different personalities. It's not a bad thing. It's just natural clicking that goes on. 22. Like, a lot of people in the EarthBound community don't like me. And I'm not, like... I'm not innocent in that. I've done my share of trash talking and kind of having my own ego and my own rigid personality gets in the way. Like, I get it. But, I don't know. I've tried to make amends with a lot of people that I really care about, and a lot of times it's just impossible to do. You get one chance, really. Let's see, 8, and then one more. No alerts. What happened? No alerts. Oh yeah, because people keep freezing it. Like, it's not their fault that they're freezing it, but the bits are still freezing in my screen, and I can't fix it. That's the one thing I haven't been able to fix. So like, if someone donates bits, all of a sudden my alerts are locked for the rest of the night on screen. I have no idea why. I even upgraded OBS and it didn't fix it. So I can see alerts, but other people can't just because it keeps freezing on the bits. Been doing that for a couple weeks now. Dude, I love Gallup Strength Finder though, for real. I have a love affair with it. I don't like Gallup as a company. It's a very evil company. They're actually based here in Nebraska. And I know a lot of people that work there and they have a terrible culture. But their science was developed by people before the people that work there now, and it's very good science. Just the way it's being managed is not great. Alright, oops. Since we're in here, I guess we'll use that one on her. I mean, it is her item, so it does help. Hey, good on you, Eagles. I mean, do you know all the strategies too? I'm sure you do. But, like, eventually you're going to have to do some pretty awful strategies. And then still hope for great luck. It's not great at this point. But it is doable. You just have to be... You have to have a very high level of resolve. And do some things that... so do some strategies that aren't necessarily easy, nor consistent. Oh, I ran into the sign. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see. Actually, no, we want a PSI, we want to life up, because if we use the egg, then Jeff will eat our very expensive deli sauce on it. Because he's a nerd like that. I think, like, Boogie Record is surprisingly doable, and people just don't know that it is yet. But I think with the right strategies and the right resolve, Boogie Record is one of the more doable ones right now. Go. I don't know how much HP I have in Paula. Probably not enough. This time I can't risk what I did last time, which is a bad port. Oh. I mean, people are running it. That's the more popular run now. You see more boogie percent than anything anymore. But, it's surprisingly obtainable it would just take a lot of risky strats, and eventually when you hit them all correctly, kind of like Mother 2. I knew Mother 2 was going to have the perfect lineup of everything I needed in order for it to happen, and I got it one time, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Same with Boogie, so you have to hit the right stuff. She's at 6 right now. Oh, that sucks. We're probably screwed then. Maybe. If she... Maybe. I think we can still do this. Oh, don't dodge me. Don't dodge me, bro. Alright, if we can teleport right off of this guy, then we could still be good. We need like a cookie. Something. And it's just that. And sell. And spray. Let's see, brain food lunch. Sell. Deli sauce. Buy. Maltese for Alties. Super Bomb 1. Bomb 2. Alright, let's do this. Alright. If we can just hit this teleport, we're good. Oh, we didn't hit it. That's fine. We're gonna get that, which is fine, as long as we can get to the phone before it clicks again, we're good. There we go. We should still be fine. We just have to heal her right after we get off the sprite sheet. That was really close, though. Oh, I did it wrong. Shh. I wasn't. Oh god, that sucks. I mean, I didn't do. I thought I had more time than I did because of the path I took, and I didn't. I died like right when I got to the bottom. That's like a minute time loss already. So this run's already ripped essentially. Apparently, I didn't have as much time as I thought I did. Let's see how Starman goes. Since I'm this far, may as well just die to Starman, since that's probably gonna happen anyways. That time I did it the exact same way. But because of my outside path was different in each time, here we are. So, we're still fine. I kind of over-exaggerated a little. We can still catch this back up, it's just, I wish I had that time back. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, PSI, healing. There you go. Actually, I want to go over here. Alright, goods, Hawkeye. The last cutscene that we needed out of the way. Oh yeah, I need to do all my menuing actually. I'll do it here in a second. You're right. Good call out. I meant to do it, or I was meaning to do it later, but I just forgot. Do that. Goods. He's right though. I almost forgot it. This continues. Hunter saved to earn. Get in there. No despawn skis. No. No means no. This one had to be green. If we didn't, then we were screwed. We really had to execute it there. We could spy for the Sword of Kings. We definitely needed that one to be green because we're level 1, but green still means run. Regardless. Oh, come on. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. Game's being rude. Hey, Blessed! What's up, friend? How have you been? Alright, so Super Bomb, let's see, defend, goods, multis for the alties, good, Super Bomb. Alright, well, I mean, that's a good start. See what Jeff hits with. Oh, one more should do it, actually. There we go. So we did survive this. It's a shame we messed up that warp pin. We did actually survive it. And other than that one little mishap, things have been going pretty well. So we do get to continue the run, at least. But we still have not gotten a laser beam from this guy ever. He's a jerk. Jerk-face McGee. The blessed goon. A goon? Where? Alright, so we got 75-ish levels to gain here. So everyone sit back, relax, do your thing. It has been a while, man. What you been up to? How's the work been going? Last time it seemed like you were a little stressed with the whole thing. If I have to be honest, but that was a while ago. Hey, how about Alti? You stop leveling for a second and give someone else a chance. Alright. Keep on mashing. Keep those fingers moving. Oh, they keep going. This won't stop. Just keep punching me. This is why I'd totally be okay with turbo in this run. Because of this part right here. I don't think anyone would even really argue it. What the hell, Blessed? That is the weirdest thing I've heard all day. Dude, are you okay? Do I need to come over there? I'll come to that country. Swing my democracy dick around and be like, hey, guess what? Europe. Alti's here, and I'm bringing democracy to your country. Free Blessed. Well, I want to ask questions, but I know that's none of my business. But yeah, that's crazy. That's super crazy. Yeah, I just beat Nightmare. That's correct. It's almost over. Whew. Cracked my elbow, if you heard that. If that broke the sound gate. Alright. Such a weird sound effect. Alright, exit mouse. And let's go ahead, teleport back to Winters. Yeah, buddy. 9 segundos. And let's see. Yeah, we want to go here. The Netherlands, really? You don't really hear a lot bad about the Netherlands, to be honest. Seems pretty innocent. From what I've ever seen or heard, dealt with. I've never dealt with them. Oh, there's the bakery. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, Space Rock, the star bro. Star bro. The worst part about this run right now. There's something that's always the worst. This run has never just had, like, the cleanest clean you've ever seen. Alright, teleport to deep darkness. And here's where I'm gonna save some of my time that I need. It's right there. I did it wrong last time. Ooh. Controller, please. Sell. Pixie. Buy. Multis for the alties. Alright, oops. Teleport through. There are no enemies right now, so it doesn't matter how we teleport, really. Just that we get her done. Alright, man. Hey, take care. And I hope the best for you. Glad that you got through that stuff, though. That sounds terrible. Last time we did not grab this, but we definitely need it. Alright. Ooh, I just about bad ported because of a Famicom issue. I mean, this is about where I wanted to land, so not too bummed out about it, but it was a scary path to get there. Come on, Jeff, don't offend me. Nice one, buddy. There we go. More teleports here. Good enough. Not my most glorious teleports there, but good enough. And there's Shiny's book. There it is. Alright, if I still have that bomb and net. No, I didn't. I used it. Never mind. Alright, let's see. Where am I going with this? And rabbit's foot, give over there, equip. Alright, and bag of D's and goods and multis for the alties. Get it, Jeff. Get it. Oh, that's a terrible hit. Yeah, we're gonna need another bottle rocket. He did not get it. Goods, big bada boom. Go. Argo, welcome to the stream. Pajama percent is about the same as any percent as far as popularity these days. Difference is that you stay in your pajamas the whole time, and it has some new game plus elements depending on whose opinion you ask. It's pre-prepared files essentially, and so you have to keep Ness in his pajamas the whole entire time, show off glitches, and basically just beat it really quickly. So you show off about every glitch in the game through the Pajama percent run, which is why it's a cool run, in my opinion. Alright, get those levels, come on, 2 more. I get to level 35. Oh, he doesn't, actually, never mind. But yeah, as you can see, Ness is in his pajamas, and one of the funniest glitches graphically is coming up, actually, as soon as we drop down this blue mine hole. In case you were wondering. There's a lot of funny stuff that results in keeping Ness in his pajamas the whole time. It's a pre-prepared file, so the game actually creates a save the second your feet hit the ground at the opening cutscene, which is 1 minute and 8 seconds. So When your feet hit the ground, you reset knowing that it's saved, and then you out of bounds right away from that location. And then you just never complete that sequence, which would change you out of your pajamas. So basically, Ness will always be in his pajamas because there's some flag set at the base level of the file that says be in pajamas or not. So that's kind of how it begins. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that happens. So basically, really, instead of out of bouncing, you slingshot at this run. So you slingshot down to 3'd and get Jeff right away. So at about 2 minutes, 13 seconds, you're already triggering the Jeff cutscene. So it's a crazy run. Yeah, no worries. Have a good night. Oh, from the start you mean? Okay, I thought you were taking off. Well, bad. See, look at this. How can you not love how quirky this run is? The game doesn't have a sprite for a small pajama nest, so the game doesn't know what to do and it just leaves them in this sprite form. It just doesn't know the difference. Just big pajama nest with a tail. Alright, so goods. Over here. Whip that to her while we're at it. ESI. Teleport back to Winters. We do need more multi-bottle rockets. So we're gonna go and do that real quick. Sell a souvenir coin. And skippers, the road. We're gonna go to Magicant, we need more multis for the altis. Still walks like a toddler, what's up? Susrime. Susrime? You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that one. We're gonna buy a couple more explosives for the kids. 1, 2, at least 3 more. If we can get a 4th one, we will. It's like we'll have more than enough money. So now we want some bombs for the kids, of course. One more, since we have all sorts of cash right now. And teleport back to Winters. But this time we're not going to out of bounds from the same location as we normally do. We're actually going to switch it up a little bit, get frisky with it. We're going to, first of all, pop one of these handy dandy skippers we got. The most out of this jog that we're about to do. Everything's into sprite groupings in this game. Meaning that one sprite loads a bunch of others at the same time, but they're grouped together. Because of that, we can definitely... Oh, wow. Just, I don't care where you go, just get around the tree, dude. It's up-pixeled to death. But as long as you, man. As long as you get one of them. I don't know what I was saying anymore, because I got frustrated. Now we're going to out of bounds, though. So we're going to use second file. We've already used our third file 3 times, which is all we use it for. Third file is a slingshot down to 3'd. in the staircase over there. This one's a out of bounds, a pure out of bounds. But we needed the sprite sets that was associated with that tint right there. I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier, probably, but then lost track of my train of thought due to focus and stuff. Now we're just gonna walk over to Magicant's. Yeah, so that's why the prep files are important. There's two of them, one that will send you out of bounds, and one that will teleport you to said Threed, which is a very handy place to be teleported. I'm gonna go to Magicant here. And run a little faster through this section if we can. We already turned off spawns by utilizing a cutscene glitch. That's why you're not seeing any spawns, whereas you would think I'm the luckiest person in the world right now, when honestly, there's no way something can spawn. I have to be honest with y'all, I can't lie. I'm not that lucky. The original category was created by me a year and 3 months ago-ish. But some very smart people helped me carve it down to the time it is today, including Classic James Hunter, who's chilling out in here. There's a lot of people that have contributed to kind of the vision that is this run, so it's not solely mine. But I had the original idea for it and tried it, and it worked. Which was surprising to everybody, actually. Oh, wow, you actually almost got out of the way from me. If I would have stayed back a little bit, possibly. But too late now. Now I just got a multi, the little snake, little worm. Get out of here, Kraken. Oh, where are you going, Kraken? You're in a very inconvenient spot for me, just so you know. Can you go one way or the other? There you go. Good enough. Wow, he actually chased upwards. Interesting. Come on, Kraken. Get over here. Kraken? Kraken, don't play this game with me. Ooh, he almost got me. That's the problem with having 4 kids in this region. Uh-oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Having that tail kind of hurts. Defend goods and Maltese. Throw a puppy at it. A Maltese. Karaku-chan! Yeah, you know what's up. Routing? I don't remember exactly how long routing took, but the first run I did of it was 4.5 hours. You can see it's come a long way since then. With my PB being a 1:11, which is not the best time. It's 2 minutes off the best time. Which I'm trying to get to, but it looks like I lost a little time on this split. Probably because I did my shopping already. So, I'll probably make some of that time back. I'm definitely going to lose most of it right here. I already did all my menuing. I've been a little smarter about it this time at least, so I should save time on the backside by less menuing. I don't know how much time. Find out soon, but my Gygus was insanely good in this run, so I still fear going against this Gygus. Even going in 2 minutes ahead would still mean this Gygus would have to be challenged. It's very, very hard to beat. It was a 1-round Gygus, which I don't know if I've ever had before. Someone said I had it in GDQ, I don't remember when I ran this in GDQ if it was a 1-round, but I do know that was one of the few I had. What's this last run I just finished? Well, there's two things you have to do to beat EarthBound in general. It's go down Lumine Hall and beat Nessa's Nightmare. So knowing that you have those two goals, the path that's had to be taken to get to those things has been decreasing over time. So if someone will find a way to skip, you know, like Dungeon Man or whatever that skip is. I mean, if there was one point where we're going summers through, basically. Double Jeff. Jeff, get off. Get off, Jeff. Get off. So like just cutting out one dungeon at a time until now we're basically at bare bones. I don't know how it gets any shorter than what it is now. Of course, I can always be surprised. Always. Hey, Sloppy Mikes. Good morning to you as well. But yeah, I mean, one of the coolest ones was grabbing the Hawkeye out of bounds without even being able to see it, just lining up and grabbing it. That's one of the coolest ones. Chaining sprites together, so using the map where we can, because we don't have the Soundstone, which unlocks most sprites, but we have the map. The chaining sprites was a huge development. That's what cut off the last little bit of time here. Really. There's just been a lot of cool things that have been found based on this run that didn't exist before this run was a thing. So PSI, teleport, and we want to go to Winters. We already got all the items we need for the rest of the game. We gotta go get the meteor chunk now. Got a little bit of a jog ahead of us. Yeah, well, first of all, when I created this run, I never wanted it to be a manipulation fest like any percent is. So I made the rule right off the bat that there was no manipulation allowed. And so that's kind of changed the way it's developed from any percent quite a bit. And plus, since we have to stay in pajamas the whole time, it's really an interesting dynamic. Because you can't just go from spot to spot that you need with the Soundstone like people do in any percent. You have to actually stay in pajamas, which is a lot harder than just beating the game in an any percent fashion. Alright, so let's do another one of those. Exactly, Tothus. Now we're back in Woneti. We can load up the map by using our town map. Or we can load up the sprite by using the map, I guess would be the right way to say that. And all we gotta do is just walk up to the meteor and grab a chunk. You can see we never talked to Pokey at the beginning, so he's still wandering around talking to the cops. And let's go back to Saturn Valley. And meteorite piece. Oops, over mash. It's all part of the plan. We gotta sleep, it's part of the storyline, we can't skip it still. Maybe Paula will call out from the abyss. Oh, she did not. Paula's still in jail. I know we have a Paula, but it's not the Paula, it's not the real Paula. Only thing in our way is Gygus, which is not free. In this run, at least. can be tricky. Yeah, we got the Franklin badge from her, and then just left her there. It is pure sorcery. It actually is. And it's actually a little bit, Seuss, it's a little bit intimidating when you first see it, but once you know how it works, it's not so bad. Because basically, the super has one big image called the sprite sheet, which has all the images on it for, like, the maps. And so I'm just walking around that overall sprite sheet, just going where I want to go, just walking across it. Still a little behind where I want to be. We're going to have an equally awesome guy kiss, I think, to keep doing this. Actually, I think I failed a rudimentary reset out of bounds at the end here, so I think I actually have like a minute before Gygus that I just failed something really simple, so there may be more time here than I actually realized. I don't remember, even though I just finished that run an hour ago. Yeah, and this is another funny graphical glitch for those that haven't seen it, is you think, like here, they're going into robots, right? Look, Pajama Nest does not give a fornicate about any of that right now. He just wants to be comfy. So it's all up to Gygus now. I mean, Gygus can definitely screw that up for me. So last little reset here. Last out of bounds. I should have FFCs. Oh, Pajama emote. It's, yeah, I guess I don't. I think Pink Panther's in here. He's the one that makes my emotes. You might just have to convince him. Let's see, last skip sandwich here. Doop, 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 doop. We're already ready for battle here. There's nothing really to equip or do. I don't know why we still have Teddy Bear. Just kind of being a nuisance, I guess. Maybe he'll gut save, and he'll take Pokey's Wrath in a second. We'll keep him around. He's lucky for us right now. So yeah, if Gygus gives us a alpha, then we probably have this in sub 110. It all depends on Gygus now. There's a 60% chance he does an alpha, and it's 40% beta. If he does the beta, it's a good chance that we wreck this run. I mean, it's not 100%. It depends on damage factors as well as myriad of other things, but we definitely want an alpha here. Alpha ensures our victory. So we got a 60% chance to just kind of win. Alright, so Super Bomb there, PSI, over there, goods, and multi-bottle rocket, and goods. Super Bomb. What do we got? Alpha! Alpha boys! So yeah, we probably have this now. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Well, that was a terrible hit by Jeff. Jeff. Damn it. Alright, good. Soup bomb. She has one as well. And he does, yeah, he does have something else for funsies over there. Does he have his... No. And PSI. Should we risk the Starstorm? Let's do it. Let's just get a little frisky. That means Jeff has to hit for like 800 here. Oh wow, 1200. Okay, that works. So we got a Starstorm queued up. And I think a bomb as well. So we got 2,000 damage to do in phase 2. Here we go. Let's see how much damage this does for us today. 600. And now we have about 800. Alright, defend, PSI. Actually, we really didn't even need that. Good. It's fine. Actually perfect for round 3. We want all the kids except for Paula to be dead in round 3. There you go. That was really good. But I think that keeps the other kids alive, though. Dang it. Jeff, why won't you die? My friend. Now, basically, since Paula has the C pendant and the Franklin badge, she's essentially invincible in this last phase. She needs to be. He can do 9 damage at a time, so as long as this guy doesn't hit me like 7 or 8 times, which would be very mathematically frustrating, then we're good. Alright, defend, pray, defend, defend. Teddy Bear's still surviving, though. Wow, how does Pooh have 0 HP? Yeah, so more text, more menuing. More kids alive is worse than this. I thought they were all going to be wrecked after Gygus, but the round actually ended it. Hunter, sorry. I mean, you have 4 hours to get it back then, is what I'm hearing. Why is Pooh not dying? This scares me. Am I going to lock the game? Oh, there he goes. Alright, pray, defend. So we're good now. I feel better about this. Empty turn. It's a 1 in 4 chance for an empty turn, which saves time. I mean, remember, I screwed up one of the out of boundses. That's a minute 20-ish I left on the board. Just for you, buddy. But actually, it's probably best you don't practice a different route now. I'm not going to try to convince you to do that right now. Argo, first of all, that word can trigger people. I'm not mad, but like, just be careful with that word. It can trigger people. But secondly, it actually is... Do you know the story? Because the producer actually recounted, in order to make that text believable, recounted a childhood story where he walked into a movie of what he thought was a girl getting raped. It turned out it wasn't. That's how his 6-year-old or whatever he was mind played it, and he was very disturbed after that, and went through a lot of issues and had to talk to a lot of psychologists about it. And so in order to make this Gygus text really believable, he went into a dark room and actually like replayed those feelings, and that became the text for Gygus. So you're not exactly wrong on the path that you're thinking. It's meant to be extremely creepy. It's supposed to feel like your innocence was just like ruined. Now, I mean, I know a couple of people that visit here frequently that are triggered by it because, I mean, everyone has different experiences. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm not mad. Just there's no way people could know that that's a trigger for some people that actually visit this stream quite often for various reasons. So I'm just, you know, my job to just let people know. No way you know otherwise. In the context it was used, at least. Would be a trigger. Oops, pray, defend. No. There you go. Oh, that was a bear. Teddy didn't live. I thought Teddy was gonna live forever. Poor Teddy. I had Invincible Teddy earlier. I found a new glitch in EarthBound. It was Invincible Teddy. He kept he wasn't in my inventory anymore, but he was still watching over me. That was pretty cool. That was not that Teddy. That Teddy did. Another empty turn. So we have to complete 3 more prayers after this text box here. We never even fought Frank in this run. Like, who's that guy? I don't even know. Whoops, I just bashed. Get it, Jeff. You crying little turd. Yeah, good job, Jeff. Another empty turn. Float. Me personally, I'll talk about anything. I had kind of a rough childhood as well. So, but I've dealt with my demons and it's hard to really trigger me on things. And I actually like talking about psychology, especially dark psychology. I think it's a very interesting thing. But I realize we live in a world where people have all had varied experiences and some of them need to cope with them in their own time and in their own way. And so I try to be empathetic to that if I know certain things could be trigger words for certain people, if that makes sense. I mean, otherwise, like, I'll talk really about anything. I don't have much of a filter myself. If that answers your question. Jeff might actually live. No, definitely not, Flo. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that people should. As I said, I'll talk about anything, but I think there's a time and place for it. Again, that was not the intent of Argo at all. Argo was innocent in that. I just was letting him know based on like stuff I knew, right? Oops, I split late. Fine. It was like a second late. But I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But there are people who will say just very like triggery things, and even if there's a place for it, it's not necessarily in a public forum. You know, like if one-on-one, I'll talk literally just about anything. I don't have much of a filter. Oh yeah, that's world record. Whoops, I guess I should have mentioned that. I don't know when I actually split. I think it was like a second late, because I was talking. Yeah, Jeff actually survived.